So you want to know what a mechanic does? Well, we do more than fix cars. We diagnose them first. The fixing is the easy part. Just about anybody can do that. We could hand you something and you could fix it. The diagnosing, you got to determine what caused the problem, what is the problem, and how to repair that problem. Your diagnostics could be something as simple as a rattle or a clunk in a car, or a check engine light or an electrical problem where something just isn't working. You're going to have to deal with computers and reprogramming, reflashing. You're going to have to deal with customers, like it or not. You still have to be on the front line. You're still going to have to deal with people. And you're going to have to work in a team environment. That's the key point to it. You're going to start off at the entry level, if you can get a position. And then you're going to work your way up. As you get more experience, your wages are going to go up. There's two pay scales basically in the industry. One is a per hour, hourly wage, I should say. And the other is a flat rate system, which is predominantly done at the dealership levels, but there are other independent shops that have that as well. At the at the flat rate system, you'll get paid for the hours that the job bills out at. If it bills out at 2 hours, you get paid for 2 hours pay. If it takes you 4 hours, still get paid for 2 hours, or the other opposite way around. If you want to get into this industry, the most important part is you need the education. Reading comprehension, you have to be able to understand technical material, be able to read it and fully understand it. That's the most important function you're going to need out of high school, is make sure you can understand reading and writing and understand it. What employers are looking for is both education, whether you've completed your high school, and if you have any experience. What I suggest for most students that are thinking of going into the industry is either get into the high school automotive course or go on to Red River or Winnipeg Technical College for their 2-year program. Because coming in off the street with absolutely nothing on your resume, they're not going to look at you. They're looking for experience. People who are spent the time to actually go to school, because when I'm hiring someone, I want to make sure they're going to show up for work. They're not going to come with a bunch of baggage. Well, I just didn't feel like getting up this morning or whatever. That may pass off in high school, but it doesn't pass off once you're in the field. The big push right now is to apprenticeship. That's a 4-year program where you're going to, as you work through, you're going to get, your pay scale is going to go up. It's not mandatory yet, but you're going to have to deal with it because the government's pushing more and more for mandatory certification in all fields, not just the automotive. So basically what an automotive mechanic does is everything. You're going to get dirty if you don't like that. And it's not just for men. I have a female apprentice who has just completed her 2nd level. She's about 23 years old, and she's working her way through it. So it's not isolated. It's not a male-dominated society anymore there. So it's not the type of thing you have to say, oh, well, I'm female, I'll never be able to do it. It is physical. There is heavy lifting involved at times. Not so much as now as there used to be, but you have to know that it's going to be there. And big thing is you got to be able to understand electronics, because that's the future. I mean, everything now, you'll get a car come in and the person's cell phone won't talk to the radio, so their Bluetooth's not working. Or you'll get, like today, or last summer I should say, I had a car come in and the check engine light was on. It was running really rough, and I opened the hood. All of a sudden there's a live woodchuck underneath the hood, goes running out over the windshield and over top of the car. Scared me like crazy. So after I rounded up the woodchuck and released it outside, then I got to fixing the problem. It had chewed through some wires. So you never know what you're going to run into in this industry or what you're going to be doing. So every day is a new adventure.